All right, folks, welcome back. It's time to go to Mauville and get a bicycle pretty soon, I think. What's our terrible what's our Pokemon situation looking like? Oh right, we have our bird in there and a few other Pokemon. Yeah, Geeg is carrying the lucky egg. I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not remember what level what's his name is at. Oh god, what is his name? Watson, right. I don't remember what level Watson is at. And to be honest with you, there's a lot that I don't remember about this particular generation past this point, period. So things could be getting pretty rough pretty soon, for all I know. About 23 to 24, all right. So I guess careful not to overraise anybody too much or something. Level 14 Hitmonlee, though, that shouldn't be too much of an issue for us. Probably. Until it is. Oh, that's a very brown animation for Eruption for a fire move there. Thanks, buddy. And it doesn't do crap for damage because it's coming off of this Pokemon's stats, which are really not tuned for special attack whatsoever. Level 24, okay, gotcha. It shouldn't be too hard to get prepped for that. Wow, did we really not land a killing blow with that? That's pretty sad, actually. Now surely we can... Yeah, we can clean up with Rock Blast. About to use Ninjask. Yeah, this thing's got nothing going on, right? Oh, it's a bug flying type. Ooh, big whoop. It explodes when it collides with those rocks. Just absolutely annihilated. I probably could have done more switching, but not necessary so much. That guy is doing a bit of a weird jitter in place there. Yeah, how did that go? I'm trying to remember if that's the last of that raid series or not. Oh, I didn't even realize that we have Rain Dish on our Linoon. That's possibly useful. I mean, I guess it depends on how often we see random rain. Oh god. Oh, that might hurt. Never mind. Mawile probably has, like, no special attack. I mean, Mawile just does not have stats, period, basically, so, Ooh, 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 ooh. So I tend to find that one of the complicating factors with the Heavensward Alliance raids, more than a lot of the others, is people just not caring as much. This is also an issue on some level in the ones in, you know what I'm thinking of, right? In Realm Reborn, pardon me. But the difference between the Realm Reborn Alliance raids and the Heavensward Alliance raids is the fact that the Realm Reborn Alliance raids are very easy. The max item level is tuned quite high. You can seriously overpower a lot of that pretty easily, so it's like, hey, of course people don't pay too much attention to the mechanics, but they should definitely pay more attention to some of them. anyway. Meanwhile, I feel like the Heavensward ones, people treat them about the same. That they're like, oh, well, and just snore through it sometimes. This gets pretty bad in, like, Void Arc. And Dunscape is also pretty bad for a lot of that kind of stuff, too. But Void Arc, I find that it's one where a lot of people are just, like, asleep at the switch the whole time. Labyrinth of the Ancients does have a couple of points where you have to be awake for it, notably on the final boss. So seeing people who are just, like, not good at that is kind of frustrating. So Dunscape is one that I feel like mechanically Dunscape doesn't have a lot going on for some parts of it, but there's also I think I see the most wipes on the first boss of the dungeon, so there's that. But yeah, past that point, I feel like most people, oh, this could be interesting. Or Kangaskhan could just water sport everywhere and we don't really give two shits, but we have like no damage, don't we? Yeah, it's the problem of just being Spearow. We're not impressive. And we switched into this, didn't we? Oh boy. It's okay, it's coming off of Kangaskhan's special attack, so... No, a lot of people are just genuinely really, really not good at Ozma and don't remember to pay attention to the mechanics. So that's gonna happen quite often, actually, with that particular fight. Anyway, yeah, what I'm trying to say here is that once you start getting to the Stormblood and beyond Alliance raids, I feel like people are a little better at paying attention and actually doing the mechanics. They can be a little bit odd sometimes, but they do have, like, sounds attached to them, if I recall correctly. Also, just in general, I feel like... this thing didn't hit us. Wow. I feel a bit like the, hang on a second. If I can properly put all my words together here, would probably help a little bit. Yeah, I feel like the later Alliance raids are generally a little bit easier. Oh, hey, look, Ampharos. That's a pretty good Pokemon, actually. Oh yeah, the story quest fight with her at level 70, the solo thing, that's irritating. Yeah. Don't like that. Wow, this Linoon is doing really well with landing those exactly 2-hit bone rushes. Good work, champ. And by that, I mean, to be fair, the multi-hit move mechanics are kind of weighted against you having good damage, but still. It feels like all we've seen today. Wow, cool. Anyway. Ooh, Cradilly. There's not a lot that I have that I know of that can actually do good damage to this thing. Your moves look like again? Not great for this fight, that's for sure. This thing has also... Oh boy. I don't 100% even remember what works on this thing, so... This could potentially be an issue, but if it's gonna payday at me, I'll take the money. I won't complain about that, because stocking more items is probably not a bad idea. See, like, almost everything does neutral damage to this Pokemon. It is a rough thing to encounter. Because rock resists fire as well. Grass obviously resists water. Well, mostly because it would still take forever because it's a really good defensive Pokemon. Cradilly is actually kind of a pain in the butt, actually, just in general, so... Sure, even at lower levels, I'll be like, what do I do on this thing to make this go quickly? Because, really... Now, meanwhile, this Kabuto we can take out with some ground damage. Oh yeah, that's not gonna do a ton. Kabuto isn't much of a special attacker anyway, so that's fine. Hey, look at that! 2-hit Bone Rush, yeah! God, you're just so good at that, dude! I'd say never changed, but I think the opposite of what I said there is true. Oh, hey, only one Pokemon. Neat. Yeah, that sounds like how Twitch operates to me. Just, yep. We're gonna give you a bunch of ads that you don't care about. Meanwhile, I'm over here. Like, I'm pretty sure that I've done things to pare down my ad output. Or leave it at like a normal level, basically. Because, listen, if I'm going to turn this into some sort of like monetary thing, I'd rather it be through slightly less annoying means. You guys already have to sit through this show. Yeah, it wouldn't really be a ton, because, especially not from ads, because that's not really a lot of money, and anything past that is just like people, hey look, another smoke ball. Anything past that would be people basically giving willingly, which, of course, really a part of that is like, hey, the cut is still, it's still Twitch's, yeah. You like that approximately 50% cut from subs before you factor in all these other fees on things that are coming up out of nowhere that, you know, Amazon totally can't afford to eat the fee for people subbing on Apple devices. It's not like Amazon isn't made of infinite money or anything. Well, plus on top of that, they've got like banner ads on streams now too, if I recall correctly. At least I think that's what's going on. Sometimes where the stream will just like, the window will shrink and it will grow a black border around the bottom. I have an ad blocker on, so I don't see those, I guess. Yeah. So, you know, because they really need to turn more of this program into a billboard, right? You know, again, personally, I would say that is significantly less intrusive, which is a thing that kind of matters for something that people are, you know, is intended to be watched. Oh, hey, Flygon, that's a bit of a sadness because I don't have any ice moves. Ooh. Well, cool. We took a dynamic punch. Yay. Fun. This should at least do some good-ish damage. That should finish it off. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Flygon, the pseudo legendary. In fact, I'm kind of surprised it isn't one of the pseudo-legendaries of this generation because, well, Metagross is one of them, and then there's also Salamence, but also just because it's a dragon, and I guess also because the other Chucklehead is post-game only. But, I think you can get Beldum earlier in Emerald, possibly, but I don't know for sure. Don't take my word for that. As usual. But use Ariados. That's another thing that easily burninates. Yeah, obviously, for the purposes of randos, that doesn't really matter too much. Oh, you jerk. You're being rude with this. Transferring the burn to me as well? Ugh. Well, that's okay. I think it dies. Nope, not this turn. Yeah, alright, buddy. So we've got everything on this route for the time being. We need to go get the cycle to do Cycling Road, obviously. Yeah, I know I need to heal. Anyone around here got any items other than that place? Oh, hey! HM06. This time I actually stumbled into the semi-useful HM just by accident. Guy just trades decorations. What a thing, huh? I could check out... Yeah, I should probably take a look at what's in the game corner. Oh, I thought the bike seller was next town over. The mock bike and the acro bike. So there's reason to switch these around at various points. I'll take the mock bike for now. I don't remember what each one will like help us get offhand. Yeah, apparently he just writes his name all over his bicycles. Yeah, well, listen, I suppose it's advertising, but also... Oh yeah, we can't do anything with Sludge Bomb because... bad RNG, basically. Oh, no, I wanted to register that. There we go. I'm sorry, I thought hitting select would let me do that. But no, that's the shuffle item order around. Oh, hey, I see Wall is blocking the gym. What's for sale in the gambling zone? Yes, can I at least see what the items are? No. I have to go get a coin case first. Alright, fair enough. Next door, you say. It's not exactly next door when it's this sort of circular pattern I'm running here. You want me to get you a harbor mail? Is that what I have to do? Unless you have something to say about it. No, it's... You're just telling me about the daycare. Which actually would probably be a useful thing to put to use here, because... Hey, that is free experience, basically. I could put one of my less impressive looking Pokemon in there for a little bit of extra... caretaking. It might be a little... Well, no, not really, actually. It's like, it might be a little costly, but ultimately not so much. Because what's the most it could cost, really, is like 10 grand? By the time we would hit that point. Okay, yeah, so I do need to give the woman at the house over there a harbor mail to get the coin case. But for now, I'm going to pick up these berries that are just used as Pokeblock ingredients. They're not exactly high value. We're not going to do contests in this playthrough because it's not like they're a secret route to special items or anything. You know, it's hardly Blitzball, right? Actually, I didn't play any Blitzball when I played FF10. Other than the required match. Maybe I should, at some point, if I decide to just be, like, between games, I should do a little bit of that. I need to get back to that eventually anyway, because, yeah, I did say that I would try to at some point. Oh, shit, that's a whopper of a Pokemon. Oh, boy. Get me the fuck out of here. Get somebody who can actually hit that thing. I said I was gonna try to show off all the super bosses and stuff from FF10, and I haven't gotten to that. Ouch. That's a chunk of damage, all right. At the very least, we do like half of this thing's HP in one hit. And thankfully, it wasn't able to imprison our flame wheel. That would suck. If the game was like, by the way, here's some RNG for you that sucks butts. Hooray, more people can harangue me on the middle of the road here. Piloswine, a Pokemon that sadly never really gets a chance to be super impressive. Yeah, at the very least, they would let you say no in the second generation, right? Meanwhile, in this game, it's just like, oop, they're stuck in your phone now. So that way they can annoy you whenever they feel like to be like, hey, I beat a random trainer today. Not even gonna tell me about how your Rattata is in the top percentage, huh? Jeez. What's even the fucking point, man? Oh, this guy's got an additional Pokemon, so let's take a look at what else this fellow is packing here. A Groudon. Wow, I mashed past that pretty hard. Ooh. So, that's a slight issue because, like, I don't have a ton that can really scare this thing. I guess I can try to Hydro Cannon it to death in a few. But first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna rip some of its HP off with Aeroblast here. Oh god, yeah, that was potent. So this Hydro Cannon should fix its hash quite nicely. Yeah. I went all in there in case it healed. I saw it use Synthesis there. Yeah, good thing it's low level. But hey, we leave those high-level those possibility of random legendaries in just to get roadblocks in weird places, right? To see when the game feels like making us really unhappy. Ooh! We're safe. I was like, that's a bad switch, isn't it? And the answer is, well, we can whiff with that, always. 2 in a row, alright, okay. It's a good thing that that's special in this. I believe overworld legendaries are set to randomize into other legendaries, yes. But now I don't remember. Since I didn't exactly randomize this morning or anything. Yeah, we'll find out when we get there, because they do exist in several places. And at least one of them is a required fight for the story. Oh, hey, look! Kyogre to match with the earlier seen other fellow. That's funny. Good place for it on here. Yeah, both of them on Cycling Road and both at level 14. Great accidentally, you know, making a funny decision here by the rando. Delete a move for spikes. I'm not gonna spikes in this playthrough. Ninjask, however, is something that's pretty easy to take down. Well, as long as that Rayquaza is not on the gym leader, that's probably okay. Because if Watson has that, ooh, that's gonna be a really suck time. Hey, nice, we're immune to that zap cannon that almost... Unfortunately, that leaf blade is quite a strong counter-argument. Granted, it didn't do a ton of damage because it is still coming off of Ninjask stats, and it's 7 levels below me, but still. That was slightly worrisome. This guy's about to use some other Pokemon that I didn't quite catch. Dusclops. A level 6 Dusclops, no less. I can probably Petal Dance this thing to death. Or at least I can put some pretty big dents in it and probably not die. Yeah, Dusclops is not exactly the most offensively tuned Pokemon in the world. Yeah, it's a habit of, like, just mashing the buttons that fast. It's kind of an issue. Now this guy's leading off with the level 6 Pokemon instead. I can probably just fight this thing off with... Yeah, especially if we're gonna get a crit. Just greedily take all that EXP for ourselves. And get to level 20. Hooray, we're gonna evolve into Fearow after this fight. Cleffa, I'm not very concerned about. Level 14. Yeah, we can just Hyper Beam this thing for extra overkill, but... Granted, we are just using Spearow's stats, so... it might be necessary. Now, Shuckle, however, Shuckle we don't really want to stay in on. It's an odd one for sure. I suppose at the very least it's better than the flashing sensory abuse that was in Gen 1, but otherwise, the fact that it's not like heavier beams and just like little particles doesn't necessarily add a lot of a show of strength to it, I'll say. And there is one dude left, so... Your cycling skills border on terrifying. Yeah, alright, buddy. There's probably some sort of reward for getting through the cycling road fast without collisions on the Mach Bike, but I forget what it is. And frankly, I don't think it's super important, because it doesn't seem like it would be. Anyway, we need that for our coin case. Oh, hey, Lears. How you doing? See, I can actually greet when people come into the chat. There was somebody else who was in here. Auto hotkey. I gotcha. I see. So, there was somebody else in here that I didn't say anything to. It's because it seemed like a very robot kind of script, so that's why I was like, oh, well. Slash pays no attention whatsoever. But, you know, nowadays it's no longer possible to tell the difference between humans and machines, almost, because... something, I don't know. Right, I mean, yes, that's not non-doable, really. That I could just... I could just, like, script this whole thing. But you underestimate how lazy I am. However, it's not lazy enough that I can fail to go look at this Sludge Bomb TM. And see, once again, hey, yeah, our Firo can't learn fucking Sludge Bomb. Wow. I do not own Satisfactory, no. However, it did recently hit version 1.0, which I assume means that it's out of early access. So I would assume that Satisfactory is now like a finished game. Well, asterisk finished. So what can we buy here? We can buy some TMs that we can't read what they are until we actually purchase them. And we can purchase base decorations. Wow. Game, why would you choose to do that instead of being like, hey, we'll let you have real items? It was, God, was it jacked up that fucking badly? Jesus Christ. I gotta go look at this real quick. It's at 36 right now, although on sale 10% off. So, I mean, it was as cheap as $5 at one point. I mean, listen, I'm not going to count sale prices as being the permanent price. But no, I'm pretty sure it was 30 bucks base on Steam before it was, while it was still in early access. Maybe it was 20. If it was doubled, that's kind of over the top. If it was more than doubled, that's gross. And, I mean, don't you guys make enough money off of fucking Sanctum already? Because that's the same developer. But if it's only plus $10, that's actually not that unusual. I mean, we can question whether or not it's a good idea, but I can certainly say that it's extremely normal. Oh, on Epic? Pfft, I don't fucking look at Epic. Technically, Epic Game Store exists, but you wouldn't catch me remembering that it does. So, Oakley Dokley, we don't have enough money to be able to do that, to really put this to use. That would be 15, pardon me, 30,000 Pokédollars to get a TM that is probably not got a good move in it in the long run, because I know how TMs are in this. Anyway, this Whirlwind TM can eat shit. Let me finally remember to get rid of that. Don't need that many smoke balls, so that can go kick rocks. Keyboards seem to be a little bit tough for a lot of that stuff. I personally am used to typing on, like, just cheap junk keyboards, basically. You know, nothing super impressive, so... Also, I'm only kind of vaguely-ish, you know, aware of the fact that, hey, we have drought ability. Neat. It's only fairly recently, I'm trying to say, that I've become vaguely aware of the fact that keyboards are, like, all that different. So... Ouch. That's a pretty shit thing to switch into. Precursor to Bone Storm. Well, that is if and only if I manage to land all 5 hits on Bone Rush, but yes. Oh, this dude has 6 Pokemon. I didn't even realize. I love EXP. Unfortunately, I highly doubt anything here is going to be, like, worth too much. I mean, hey, Shelter. That following up from, what's it? A Wigglytuff, that's definitely worth a lot less. This dude is not carrying, like, multiple Chansey in the party, is the big takeaway here. Oops, I overmashed. We'll stay in here with Captain Stash. And it's just a little leap. So that's a thing with stats, but probably dealable. Yeah, this will take a while to... Oh, we don't want to stay in with those triple kicks. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Get me the fuck out of here. Oh, thank goodness it only hit once, but still. Let me try to read that because, hey... Ob Studios display there decided to turn a bunch of random symbols in your thing into funny stuff. Oh god, we switched into something else this week, a triple kick. Doop. It's Factorial Games, spaghetti like mad with late game. It's like, hey, make a huge amount of do the math to make parts your eyes go cross-eyed. Yeah. It can be a little bit much. To like properly math out the amount of gigantic mountain of shit to build. If I could like actually do that. If I could remember to just write stuff down for things like that, would probably be better. About to send in Registeel. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't really care to switch for that. Yeah, no, things all foot, so that doesn't entirely work. But I think I appreciate what you're going... Yeah, see, here we go again. More 2-hit Bone Rush from this chucklehead. The Registeel Mike Tyson Bob and Weave opener. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hey, guess who pressed the button too fast again? It's alright, it's just Combusken. This thing is probably gonna have something disgusting. But we got Bone Rush. We should be able to take it down. You know, provided that we don't run into Bone Rush's multiple fail states that can make it bad. Because I think Bone Rush has a chance to just outright miss, right? Plus, it's a 5-hit move, so, like, yeah, good luck actually landing more than 2 of those. Bony M-Rush, yeah. Yeah, 80% accuracy, like I thought. Everything in this game is just like, hey, do you want to be able to hit something? What's that? Yes. Oh, well. Well, bad luck, Sonny. I mean, hey, if we land all the hits, I'm pretty sure that's stronger than Earthquake, because I think I saw 25 power for it, but... Yeah, 25, so it hits harder than Earthquake if we land all 5 hits. If we get the 80% times, like, 12.5%, I think, for us getting 5 hits, that's... So it's got about or less than a 10% chance of being stronger than Earthquake. But I mean, considering we're still technically early game, we probably don't need like breaking moves, but yeah. Giving a Pokemon calcium should increase the power of bone moves. I like it. That would be pretty funny. right, we've got a Nidoran male, and we've got a you messed up A, Ron. Who probably is not going to be living very long under the onslaught of bones. Meanwhile, that thing I could probably have hyper beamed, but I was afraid this fight's taking 2 turns. However, you can see that Fearow is quite a bit stronger than its pre-evolved form. Fearow is almost like a real Pokemon. You like those numbers getting added into your account for fun? Oh, hi, Dugong. That thing is weak to rocks. And electricity. It's Japan RE. Listen, I didn't want to be the one to say it, Lears, but... you know, I think we can just subject Dugong to the better form of it, really. Oh, Seal and Dugong, you've never gotten a chance to really be good. And then they introduced the Spheal family, which are just a better version of these Pokemon. It's almost kind of sad. Isn't it sad, Dugong? Wait. Hey, our big stupid bird is at level... Wow, how many of these phone numbers does one person possibly need? We got a couple of goofballs here. A new fucking SIM card. Yeah, for sure. Just give me a new phone entirely so that way I don't have to deal with any of these folks. I can just go right back to ignoring that they exist. Yeah, exactly. Sell their numbers to said scammers. Nice. Also, I kind of like how Fearow's neck sticking out of the background there. It just kind of looks like it's sticking out of the dirt. Ooh, Feraligatr. Now that's a real Pokemon. Yep. The alternate Diglett evolution that we all crave. Wait. The Snagger. That sounds like kind of a Pikmin thing. I don't know Pikmin that well, so. I'm going to assume that all of these trainers are like one Pokemon trainers, because this looks like it's set up to be options for double battles, basically. Also, hey, we finally bothered to go take an encounter for this route, so we can actually catch the Corsola. Hi, Mark. Well, yes, Diglett should get an evolution that's just a larger Diglett. So... Is that true that I remember drawing just a giant Diglett for somebody as a joke once because my art skills are not good, but I can draw Diglett all right. Ooh, that is a little rough. Ow. We should be able to catch this thing in a Safari Ball, right? I mean, this should just be free at this point. Ta-da! Corsola, a Pokemon that has never been usable except in Gen 8. I don't know what the heck to name this thing. A Pokemon that just keeps getting dealt a worse and worse hand. Corsola. The Pokemon whose main purpose in previous games before Gen 8 to help you catch Marini in Gen 7. Oh, they were so mean to this thing. Office Coral. Coral, yeah. Because puns. I feel like it's too small for me to make any, like, reef jokes. So I can't just be like, okay, I'm gonna call it Reefer because I'm 12 years old. Har, har, har. Wasn't done as dirty as Lady Anne. Yeah, I suppose so. Lady Anne, who's like a cool design, but not capable of anything, really, unfortunately. Just like, hey, we made this Kamen Rider thing, but also it's not going to be a Pokemon that you could ever see yourself using. Oh man, it's got... Lady Anne has 110 special defense, and that's its only good stat, almost. Yeah, the problem is that I'm kind of stuck on what to... Still, just in case, is like a... You know... Just in case we end up on falling on really hard times and we have to use this fucking sea cactus as a... That sounds so mean, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm being awful again. Sea cactus. See, I'm trying to think, wasn't there like a DKC coral thing, but I actually don't remember and don't believe there was. Which, wow. Just call it Barrier and call it a day. We can, well, we can only support one nickname, but yeah, we'll just call it Barrier, I guess. It's certainly not great, but wait. I'm about to look at its moveset and it's gonna have something really, really silly in there. I'm willing to bet you. Neat, an amulet coin. I'll come back for the rest of the... Oh. I was gonna say, I'll come back for the rest of the trainers in a bit. But then there's also this bug man here. This intense fellow who's opening up with a Moltres. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Who's got Rock Blast on here is Mudman. Yeah, it's a bit of a rough proposition here. I hope this thing doesn't pull out Fire Blast or something. I won't be having a good time with that. Thankfully, it just seems to know how to taunt, and that's it. And also, thankfully, Moltres really does not like getting rocks thrown at it. So we're good there. We've also got Cast Form up next. I don't know if Cast Form is going to continue to have Forecast. Because, you know, randomized abilities. So it may or may not turn into a fire type here. Nope, it does not have... It doesn't have anything going on for it, really. Well... Yeah, sir, you weren't even carrying bug Pokemon. I mean, I was almost impressed with you. You had a Moltres, but you know what they say about almost, right? Because I don't. This lineup was bugged. Oh. Hey, guy. The battle tent, huh? Called Razorwind. No. To the left of the boogie tent. Oh, boy. Nothing too special here. I don't know if there's anything to do in here before we talk to Wally outside of the gym in that one town over. But I'm here to check anyway because I went through all those trainer fights. Well, almost all those trainer fights. I'm willing to bet that Wally has, like, something with some sort of nuclear explosion that can just steal one of my Pokemon out from under me. And then I'll be like, oh man, now I've got to use Corsola or the other thing that's in my box that I don't remember that I was not impressed with. What was it? Oh yeah, it was Rattata. I mean, who knows? Raticate could turn out to be kind of good. I actually like Raticate, but the way these randomizers go, well, who the hell knows, right? Steal one of theirs for scientists. One that took control is dead. Wow, that would be quite the mechanic, yeah. Alright, we can probably eliminate this thing with Hyper Beam. That might even be a little bit overboard, but listen. It may have been completely overboard, but also I have nothing else to say here. Okay, so our Linoon probably wants a little bit more EXP than the other guy does. Yeah, plus, it's not like we're going to cancel out that drought. And in that case, Hydro Cannon during drought against Torkoal probably would not be a kill. I would certainly not trust it to be anyway. Also, for some reason, Torkoal transforms. Which I forgot about. I think we've seen that before, actually. Paris, we can eliminate Paris with a little bit of Flame Wheel. Especially, of course, because we're in harsh sunlight. So this thing should just explode on contact, basically. And before it has, like... Oh, God. I didn't even get to finish saying it. But that's hilarious. It has Flash Fire. Of course it does. Oh, no, not its Fire-type moves. Ah, shit. The only thing we can damage this with otherwise is Thunder Punch or switching. Boo! No, I need it to be even worse than that. It needs to use, like, Grudge or something. If full healed itself, does that count? And then I crit it in return. Shift Tree. Now, this... Surely I can't be faced with 2 fire-absorbing Pokemon in a row, right? 2 fire-absorbing grass types? That would just be rude. About to use Sceptile. Wow, you are just lining up all the weeds for me to whack, huh? To smoke. Every day. Wait. Yay! Yeah, 2 damage. It is a resisted move in strong sunlight from an 11 level disadvantage, so I'm surprised it... I'm not surprised it did almost nothing, but ooh. 2 damage maybe is a little less than I would expect. Or maybe more, actually. But yeah, let me just clog up my phone some more. Alright, so I think we don't need to pump quite as much experience into our NSA Fearow here as we have prior. We can level off slightly and equip Linoon with the thing. Oh, you spent a lot of time on that. I do have some options to deal with Weepinbell a little better if I need to, but I think I'm gonna be okay. And damage from Thrash was like 15 or something, but less than I thought. Linoon, of course, is made of paper, so it takes a lot of damage from basically any physical attack, really. But I think we've cleaned out all the trainers in this route. Yeah, because we got all these fellas. And we've got a certain Walter over here that we have an appointment with to go give a swirly. Well, kiddo, I have a feeling you're not going to have a Ralts, so that's still a strange thing to say. But let's fight this fellow and his Magikarp. Oh, this thing probably has something absolutely fucked. I know how... I've played a couple of randomizers before. It's always the stupid Pokemon that get the stupid moves. Unfortunately, he didn't get to use it, so... We didn't get to laugh at Magikarp's like double hyper beam or something. I don't know. Flygon is moderately irritating because of our lack of ice moves, but we'll put up with it. Because we don't have much else we can do. Oh, right, that's barrier, not reflect. I was like, why are you doing that twice, champ? Oh, I get it. It's a SpongeBob joke. What's our Mega Punch? Well, I'll take Mega Punch over Takedown. That's for sure. Rip Wallace. Never to be seen ever again. And this guy just shows up out of the woodwork to be like, hey, you bullied a small child. You're awesome. Wow. But I can't. It's leaving your speed shoes all over the goddamn Pokemon battlefield arena. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Oh, Smash TV. It's okay, at least Brian is, like, doing other stuff now. He's playing Earthbound 0 / Mother 1 / now they call it Earthbound Beginnings. Next door? I mean, that's not even really a description I'd use for it, but alright. Oh yeah, Mother 1 is quite rough. That's a game that's pretty mean. But also, like, I guess that's kind of true of a lot of RPGs of that era. Even the original Earthbound is pretty nasty, but... Oh, thanks. Thanks, Thanks, Walton. I was like, what can I call this goober? Anything going on up here? Can I do anything in this particular vicinity yet? Well, there's the Windstrait family. They exist. There's a yellow shard that I forget what it's used for. Is that move tutors in this game, or is it evolution zones? Because I know this was firmly in the time period where they wanted to make evolution stones a bit of a pain in the ass to get. And then eventually I think they realized, hey, that's not that great, actually. What if we stopped that? Also, I love the dumb smile on this thing's in-between frames for its animation. Oh, jeez. That's unfortunate. It's okay, we can go back and heal and fix that pretty quickly. Anything special to say? Sign, you're in a funny position. Trainer Hill, that's a... Oops. I forgot about these goobers. I wasn't paying attention. I was just like, yeah, I can get back to town quickly. But no, technically, you would have to circle around these goofballs. It's alright, basically don't have attacks that work here very well, but I can try throwing something out here. Meteor Mash should take care of Snow Runt pretty easily. Meanwhile, NSA has, like, nothing to deal with Sableye. That's kind of sad, actually. Camper using a tent Pokemon. Wow, I'm surprised that didn't get the kill. I mean, we're burned, yeah, but I had a little higher hopes there. Alright, use Extreme Speed, because that's guaranteed to hit. And Aeroblast should do some good damage to Sableye. Yeah, I can't see Future Sight actually going off in this fight, even though we're not going to be able to clear this as instantly as we would like. On account of burns and, you know, accuracy issues on every move that we have. Oh, at the rate we're going, we may. Hooray, we got an amount of money that's quite small compared to the amount that we would want from gambling. For gambling, rather. If we were to go after those TMs, which... I don't know. I don't think we should. Well, I assume that it's like, you know, the wounds from burns or something, as opposed to it being still on fire. Which is a little bit harder to put out with stop, drop, and roll, but also... I don't know that they would continue to last that long. I haven't been burnt that often, but got insulted really bad. Yeah, we'll go with that. Take that thing and give it to our Marsh Stomp. No, this is not a Lieutenant Surge. This is just... We've got some funny switches to toggle. I gotcha. I see you working here. Guitar Man here has a Clamperl. Ah, yes, I know this Pokemon from being a terror in a one generation's Little Cup. Insert your here. Nice, Leers. Good one. Ah, yes, Magikarp, the Pokemon of champions. There it is. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. Oh, never mind. I might be a little wrong about that. Guitar pick Pokemon. Nice. Now, Ivysaur is not going to have a good time here because this is going to happen and it's going to explode, basically. About to use Pupitar. Pupitar. Thing that looks like kind of a bomb. Dies immediately to Hydro Cannon, probably. Because it's double weak. And we're not in drought. They like drag his ass on the ground. Wow. I mean, not wrong exactly, but also, wow. This looks like the crazy bug guy sprite. Come on, there weren't electric bugs in this period. What, are you gonna try to tell me that you're using Volbeat or Illumise in this gym? Bull pucky, I say. Oh yeah, of course Persian's fast. Unfortunately, it picked Flamethrower. Well... it's a bit of a shame, buddy, that you're not in Gen 1 doing that. Where you could probably actually get away with it. But I guess this means something else on this fellow's team has Flamethrower. Because that was called through assist. Tyrogue! That I could probably just take down with Rock Blast, really, but let's go whole hog here. Just absolutely turn this Pokemon into paste unduly. Diddly doodly, wait. Gengar, ooh. You've got pretty serious Pokemon there, champ. You stole my speed boost! You jerk! Oh, he's gonna keep stealing my speed boost. Alright. He started an old wait. Yay! Ooh, wants to learn Jump Kick. Well, that's a good way for us to hurt ourselves at really clutch moments. Protect, get the fuck out of here. About to use Crobats. Well, I can just do what I can just keep doing what I've been doing here and throw rocks at it. And miss. Oh no, it's got Razor Wind, guys. God, I've seen a shocking amount of Razor Wind in this playthrough. A move that otherwise does not fucking exist. Hooray! Yeah, exactly, right? Like, what kind of absolute goofball do you have to be like, yeah, I'm gonna use Razor Wind, guys. I mean, I guess at least now it actually has 100% accuracy and the slash buff, but it's like, hey, it's 2 turns for an 80 power slash copy. What even are you attempting to accomplish with this? Send in Trapinch. I'm realizing I don't really have a lot of water or grass moves except for that hydro cannon, pardon me. But Trapinch is pretty fragile, I think, so this should be quite quick. Oh yeah, especially if it's gonna waste a turn on Spiderweb. Come on, this is actually guaranteed to hit, so why would I waste time switching out? Easy. Let me go back and heal, because I believe we've got everybody. We just have to go through this puzzle, if you want to call it that. You know, it's no Lieutenant Surge's gym, that's for sure, and let me tell you, I'm quite happy about that. It's no Volkner's gym either, which would be a little more acceptable. Yeah, here we go. Here's Watson. Let's see what Watson's carrying here. Either 4 or 5 Pokemon. I forget. Ooh, 5. So I guess by default Watson has a party of 4 at this point, which is quite a bit. So funnily enough, we're gonna use Thunder Punch on the Electric Leader, and it might carry us. I'm certainly hoping. Although that guy's not taking a ton of damage. Oh, Girafarig, you were banned immediately from Gen 9 Little Cup for a good reason. It's alright, we've got healing. And healing moves, so we'll be fine. Let's put that thing in the ground. About to use Beautifly. Well, that's also a Pokemon that just gets obliterated by anything that we use on it, pretty much, so... Thunder Punch? Oh shit! That's not good. Yeah, that's really not good. Well, rip one of our Pokemon. And so much for our fire moves, I guess. But we can obliterate this thing pretty easily. I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't have expected Beautifly to actually be capable of anything, because it's just a worse Butterfree, which is saying quite a bit, really. Oh, hey, look! It's the good version of that Pokemon, which is also going to die immediately. Because when I say good version of that Pokemon, I am really stretching the definition of some words there. Whew, boy. I'm ashamed. We lost a Pokemon at like to the weakest possible thing in this battle. Now, Vileplume, I would be worried if this thing has a stab move. That would be pretty rough, but I'm hoping that we can get away with chucking out an Aeroblast here and not quite a one-shot. It died to a Beautifly using Cross Chop, which is part of why I'm being very over the top right now, because that's beyond silly. It's Beautifly. The fact that it dealt damage at all is like... It's something about that seems wrong on some deeper level. Also, I forgot this Chucklehead has like healing items and stuff, so... Bah. It's alright, Aeroblast will clean up. Everything's fine. And with Gengar as the last Pokemon, we're going to stay in. We're going to stay in because we want our speed, right? We want to be able to catch this thing at not like that. No, sorry. Let me rephrase that. We want to be able to catch up to this thing, rather. And we crit it with an Aeroblast, which is great. We were taking advantage of its very bad physical defense. So thank you for the badge, Watson. Hopefully you've got a TM that doesn't completely suck butts. Contains Aerial Ace. I mean, that's kind of usable. Depends on what the rest of our party is going to look like. Aerial Ace is kind of a funny thing to randomize to Shockwave TM to, because they're both perfect accuracy moves. Oh hey, our Corsola has a super potion. Neat. Now hold on a second. What do you have? You have Natural Cure. That's handy. Uproar, Stomp, Mind Reader, and Howl. That's not a good move pool at all. Does this thing learn moves at a reasonable set of levels? Let me take a look. No, I'm scrolling down too far on here. TMs. Okay, so it gains 2 moves at level 17. So I suppose we will invest in this a little bit. Oh, I have to take the item off in not the PC. Wow. Okay. Sure. Good old technology not being advanced enough at that point. I probably should, but I've just been straight releasing things that have been killed at this point. I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have. Well, whatever. Box 14 can be where all the dead people live. But for now, we want to give this to our Corsola, and we should go check our TMs real quick. First, let's see if this useless piece of shit has gotten... Nope. Not surprised. But not exactly pleased about it either. And everything can learn Aerial Ace. That's good. However, more importantly, we need to give OG mascot Rock Smash. Bye-bye, high jump kick. Not that it really matters what moves I take away from this thing, but eh. Anyway, with our slight disappointment involved in that fight having happened, blah-de-blah, whatever, I'll be right back. Okay, hi, I'm back. Sorry, there was a request for me to take the dogs out today, so I had to handle that instead of someone else in the family. When I say it, keep in mind, yeah, it's... I say that as in asterisk instead of someone else doing it. Not like, oh, I don't always take the dogs out, but... Children's card... Jesus, hey, Fire Drake. Wow, alright. Anyway. Yeah, Irene, I think it's very funny to mention TM69 also because... when it was added, do you know what it was? It was rock polish. Yes, I love being incredibly mature. Oh yeah, I should go break open the Rust Turf Tunnel, shouldn't I? I think you actually get a reward for that. These encounters don't count anymore because I caught something here earlier, and I'm pretty sure it got murdered horribly because that would happen to me. You now somewhat regret bringing up the children's card game. Wow, Fire Drake. Listen, ouch, that's a surprising thing to take damage from a cast form, I mean. Wow, now I've forgotten what I was gonna say. Cool. Good. Oh yeah, it was this thing. This was actually a good Pokemon. Unfortunately, it got killed horribly. It was incredibly depressing. What do we have for fighting damage? Which one of you has Jump Kick? It's this Goofus, right. Oh yeah, since Tav is here, there's a pirate-themed Yakuza game coming out soon. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of shocked that it didn't happen sooner. Because Yakuza pirate game just seems like... yeah, that would happen very quickly. But I'm glad it exists now, or will exist soon now. As the case may be. In the world of weirder, and by weirder I mean more unfortunate video game news. This guy wants us to find his contact lens. Sorry. So Nintendo has finally decided to, after they, I guess, did a bunch of exploratory shit to try to make sure that they had an airtight case. Nintendo, and I suppose technically the rest of the Pokemon Company International, although let's be real, it's Nintendo, is suing the creators of Palworld. Unfortunately, it appears to be over basically patents on game mechanics. And yeah, there's the hurting ourselves with Jump Kick that I mentioned before. Now, you see, I'm not here to defend the Palworld devs because Pocket Pair are kind of scummy, and also, like, I don't know, I think that the people who are peddling edgy Pokemon for 15-year-olds should be hurt. Not because I'm anti any sort of fan project as a rule, but because I'm making an exception there, basically. Yeah, it's based on patents. Sorry, if I used the wrong term. That, yeah, it sounded to me like it was patents based on game mechanics. But basically, ultimately, I think this is going to come down to not Nintendo being mad about character designs being stolen or anything like that, which, you know, at the very least, I would, like, grit my teeth and be like, okay, yeah, I suppose I get it. I'm not happy about how this is going to go down, and it's going to be worse for everything, but, you know, coming out swinging about gameplay mechanics And turning that into a lawsuit-based thing is going to just make the video game industry worse from the perspective of creating things that people enjoy doing. Obviously, the other thing is going to make the video game industry from a perspective of creating art that people are expressing themselves through. But that's always kind of taken a fall anyway, so, you know, jacking off motions, basically. But it's also quite sad, especially because, hey, yeah, I'm working on my next upcoming project, and it's not Eternal Darkness related, but unsurprisingly, I'm going to think about recent things that I've done, and yeah, I did a thing about Eternal Darkness, and I brought up repeatedly that, unfortunately, the sanity mechanic thing in Eternal Darkness is also, there's also patent stuff to do with that, which I think probably has discouraged some people from ever creating their own, and I think that that kind of sucks. But yeah, that's also true in MGS5. You could just, ouch. You could just ouch, yeah. Ooh, this thing is bringing quite a retinue of painful attacks at me. Right. Yeah. I mean, I also kind of think that it sucks because there's been quite a few other cases that have involved, well, anyway. I mean, I guess they're not the same, those things that I'm thinking of, but I'm thinking of shit like the, right. It is a very bad thing, in my opinion, for this level of patent shenanigans to be going on. Because there's a bunch of stuff in video games that I think is really cool. Like, you all have seen me play at least a little bit of Battle Network at this point, so you've probably seen some of the Navi customizer stuff, right? And I think that's really cool. Until at least very recently, that was subject to a patent. As far as I know, the patent has lapsed, so Capcom would not be able to go like, oh yeah, that's too similar to our thing, and kill your game for it. Which, frankly, I don't think they should have the ability to do, regardless of age. Fuck it, let me put out something that does the exact same thing the next day, if I damn well please. Or if I even get there in time. But, yeah. TLDR, it's a really rough situation that I don't think I'm ever going to be able to speak very well to on social media because, hey, yeah, people see one word and take your whole thing the hell out of context. Or just not know what the words mean. Thinks about all the people who are like, you know, all the people who were saying to boycott Hoyoverse games over Chris Niosi being a voice actor in Star Rail, which they did actually cut Chris Niosi's voice, which I'm glad for, because Chris Niosi sucks and he shouldn't be getting employed. And on the other hand, there were a bunch of people who were like, oh yeah, we're gonna boycott. I bet all of them just kept fucking playing, and they just think that raising a stink on social media is what a boycott is. Now, granted, I didn't stop playing, and I didn't, you know, I already didn't give them money in the first place, so that didn't change, but the thing is that when it comes to any of that stuff, I am a huge doomer, so, you know, I'm built different, asterisk worse. Hooray, we got the strength HM, which doesn't work on these somehow. Yeah, there is that too, Lears. But also, of course, there's the part where Nintendo is under no threat. Like, every time stuff like this comes up, you'll get the fucking weirdos who come out of the woodwork. This is usually for, like, fan game type of stuff, though. Who will be like, oh, well, they're going to, you know, it's a trademark issue, and if they don't defend it, well, they'll lose it. Defend it from who, right? Nobody's gonna try to take it the fuck away. Nobody's gonna try to fucking take it away. And I legitimately don't think that Pocket Pair are, you know, quite so insane that they would do that either, right? So it would be on the same thing. Yeah, it took me a very long time to actually remember to uninstall Spotify, but when a lot of the Spotify boycott stuff came up, I was just like, yeah, I don't need this. And I didn't pay for a sub, but I was like, well, I'm definitely never gonna do it now. This guy's smart, by the way. He's just calling out Pokemon by numbers instead of calling out names for them. Because we don't know what this dude actually has. And it's a horrible looking monkey to start with, so that's cool. But yeah, I assume that a lot of people have like cut bait on the Spotify boycott stuff. Because people, I feel, have probably just like decided to assume that Joe Rogan is just going to be a fact of life, basically. That there's nothing you can do about the existence of this scumball, so just forget it. Which is quite sad because, you know, no. And yeah, when it comes to the Blizzard stuff, I don't think I was even playing Blizzard shit anymore at that point. Because I want to say that that was after they had ruined all their old games. And now, I'm not a huge Blizzard fan by any means, but I mean, there's some enjoyment to be had out of some of the custom shit for Warcraft 3 and for StarCraft. Way back in the day. God, no. Overwatch, fuck that. That is a massive no for me, dog. But, so, Blizzard, of course, made the old versions of their games unplayable. Like, even old installs, I think, got fucked over because of the Blizzard client, because of how Reforged was done. Which is quite upsetting on several levels. So, yeah, I already was out for Blizzard just because of, like, hey, yeah, they're not producing anything of any value to me in the first place. But the stuff with Blitzchung is definitely going to make me not give them any fucking money anytime soon and not go back to their... Not even go back to their old products. I still have the old games because really there's not much value in them and, you know, what's smashing them gonna do, really? But that, and I don't necessarily like intentionally destroying my own Oh, well, okay, dude. If you're gonna just do that, I mean, that's... Thanks for the free EXP. That was unexpected. See, Diablo is just not my bag in general, so... I assume that Diablo 3 is a game that is quite good if you like that sort of thing. But I have tried a couple times with the Diablo series and haven't really gotten a whole lot of purchase with it in terms of any of that stuff. Heal? No, that's an explosion. It's not explosion damage, that's for sure, but... Alright, come on, give me at least one hit here, champ. There we go. See, this time it's fine if you only make 2 hits, because that's all we need. About to use Camerupt, huh? That's a real Pokemon. Ish. Who is champ? Well, not that guy, that's for sure. Excuse me. The many, many John Cena memes that exist out there. Oh, John Cena. I don't know very much about wrestling at all. But I know that John Cena exists. Trying to learn Growl. Yeah, okay. Very funny game. Trying to learn Magical Leaf. That's an actual real move. That seems like something this can get through breeding or something. Because I could swear that someone somewhere at Game Freak gave Corsola a couple of grass moves through breeding, because people are like, oh, coral, that must be a plant, right? No. No, it's not. Oh god, yeah, Samoa Joe has a character in the Yakuza pirate game. He's here to reprise Arcana Juggernaut, right? I mean, wait. Clearly, they just need to get Scott Steiner in there also. I don't know if Scott Steiner has, like, an actual sense of humor, though, or if he just happens to be very funny by accident, by being a goofball. Yeah, you know, a lawn of coral. A thing that it would be normal to have, except for the parts about it that would be weird. Key ingredients are Pokemon and heart, apparently. What's this about hearts? Oh god, are we entering the Nomura zone? Oh geez. Oh, by the way, did you guys see that post where Tetsuya Nomura said that he and his crew had to watch YouTube videos to get reacquainted with plot points in the Kingdom Hearts series? Oh man. Oh shit. Of course. That's how far gone the entire Kingdom Hearts franchise is. The guy in charge has to turn to YouTubers to find out. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh. And suddenly I respect him a lot more. The devs don't even care. The nerds are literally wasting their time. Pretty much. Pretty much. You're not wrong. Oh, I missed what this dude's other Pokemon is. Oh, hey, look. It's something that has like 800 double weaknesses. Oh my god. Ow. That was surprisingly painful. I probably shouldn't stay in, but I did anyway. It'll be fine. It'll be less fine now, actually. Yeah, that also is like 100% a Hideaki Anno move. Like, oh yeah, I just thought this stuff sounded cool. Yep. Oh god, it used Endeavor. That's rude. Also said he hated Ray and kept forgetting to write her into episodes. That I do not remember, but that's also kind of funny in its own way. Yep, my bird that is also the National Security Agency can steal shit. See, it's all coming together perfectly. Birds steal things, the government steals things. We all kind of know how this is going, right? The government will just take random objects and hand them over to arms dealers in certain countries to turn them into explosive devices. You know, like pagers. Oh, geez, maybe I shouldn't say that. But, oh, seagull. Bird steals things, the government steals the bird. That's pretty good, too. I'm sorry, it's a problem. It's a reflex. Anyway, I guess we were actually gatekept from the future area here. I don't know what this thing here is. Trainer Hill. Trainer Hank Hill? Wait. Are we at full health? Yeah, we're full up, so we can fight these goofballs. The Winstraits. Opening up with Relicanth. That thing should probably be able to eat a magical leaf pretty easily and die from it. Their parent. Their patent. Sorry. I guess so, yeah. A Meowth! That's more like a real Pokemon compared to Relicanth. I think this is the Goofus we gotta switch to, right? Ah! Wow. I think we've used that move like 5 times and 2 of them have missed so far. Unfortunately, we're in a bit of a gauntlet, so I can't go back and heal after taking a huge amount of damage to my own jump kick. Oh, hey, Slow King. We might be able to hurt this, but probably not too much. Let's just test the waters, because I don't think this thing is going to do 50 damage to us, right? Oh, God. Here it comes. Never mind. Okay, we can chisel this thing a little bit and, you know, chisels and bits, etc. Oh, nice crit. Unfortunately, it's not a kill shot. Let's stomp this thing out of existence. Ooh, that was a bit of an animation for that Pidgeot. Unfortunately, it's still Pidgeot, so it's not a super astounding Pokemon. It's time to hurt ourselves a lot. Well, to be fair, it doesn't come up a whole lot, so I can understand why you wouldn't ever really get to see it. Now, why didn't I switch there? That was stupid. Let's do this, Sam. Oh gosh, Blizzard, that's quite a nasty thing to see at this level. Oh, not quite a one-shot. Oh, well. Well, three-shot in this case, I guess. Yeah, I mean, Pidgeot is usable in-game, but otherwise, it's just kind of there. You also don't see it in a whole lot of games, relatively speaking. Like, it's not in Hoenn, it's not in, the fourth region. It's not in Sinnoh. There we go. It's not in Unova. I forget if it's in like anything after that, because they just keep subbing it out with other goofy looking birds. Ouch. It didn't do that much damage. I'm fine. Yeah. Since all the other regions just have like different birds, it's like, yeah, I understand why not, but also it does kind of mean, hey, yeah, you don't see it a whole ton. Now this I should be able to stay in against and hopefully land a... Oh yeah, if it's gonna spam minimize, you fool! You idiots! What are you doing to yourself? Come on, do it again, I dare you! Oh, never mind. My bluff has been called, and hopefully I don't die for this. Yeah. That was a little bit worrying, but we got away with it. Okay, that should be the whole gauntlet done, so... I'll come back and visit them later, I guess, after I go heal. Had some close calls there, and I really did push quite a few of those over a little myself, so... It's my own fault. Anything else from any of you folks? a macho brace. All right. Yeah, that happens. It's kind of late. Go ahead and go to sleep and everything. Get your rest. And that. Forgot what else I was saying here. Alright. Disassemble this rock real quick and keep on going. He was hit by a bike tire. Oh. Oh, I get it. Thank you for explaining me abbreviations, Sign. I don't know what I expected, but I expected something different. I mean, it would have been different, that's for sure. Oh yeah, fat lot of good that's gonna do you, buddy. Whalmer used fine. What does it do, just sit on the other Pokemon? It's certainly big enough to. Level 29. Well, that's pretty easy to reach, actually, considering, so. Could carry a harpoon. Oh, God. No, I don't want to interview these goons. These gooners? I don't know. Man, I gotta tell you, I really fucking hate that choice of terminology. It's so ugly, but actually it does kind of fit with the type of people it's talking about, so. Maybe it's sensible. Anyway. I'm not going to explain if you don't understand. Hired goons. No. Oh, jeez. Yes, suddenly now it's a reference to prostitution, Lears. Are we allowed to talk about that on Twitch? I don't know, I made that Pages joke earlier. I'm sure that if there was something I was not allowed to do on this website, I would, like, already be super doing that. Oh, jeez. Oh, hey, Kadabra with speed boost. Yeah, it really needs that. That's right, continues to use this thing to fight with. Even though it's probably a questionable choice. With questionable being the polite word here. Oh, we can't go through the sandstorm. Dang it, Bobby. Oh, jeez. Samsung Galaxy or a pager. Oh, boy. Oh, no, the Samsung Galaxy is just a fucking grenade, dude. That's... Don't purchase a Samsung phone. That's just... That's a bad idea, no matter where you live. Like, I don't know, do they put, like... They put, like, nuclear bombs inside of those things or something? I don't know, man. Ah, yes, we understand that there's been some problems with shipping things with lithium-ion batteries in them. So we've decided to replace those with a tiny little RTG. Silverwind, that's an okay move, all right. I'll get out of here. This Pokemon is going to be vaguely usable yet, I swear. I swears it. Although, allow me to emphasize the word vaguely there, because, oof, it's still pretty vague. Wait. That was me impersonating Disco Train, not the Pokemon Center machine. You tweak the notes slightly and it's kind of similar, just like many keys off. Which is the only way I know how to type, is many keys off. But I digress. Okay, so is there... Alright, Route 111 is still free to catch stuff on, which I guess is the desert? Alrighty. I'll keep that in mind. But what are we catching for 112? We're catching a Masquerain. Ursula, you can probably avoid murdering this thing, right? And probably take only moderate damage from Psycho Boost, because Masquerain is not exactly an inspiring Pokemon. Bone Club's a little bit more risky. But it did less damage, so that's alright. And we caught ourselves Masquerain. Hooray! A Pokemon that I have literally never used. Because it doesn't have good stats. And there's enough goofy looking bugs in this series that, well, remains unused. Character limits. Yeah, I'm, like, kind of stuck here. I was gonna be like, what's the Happy Mask salesman's name? But he doesn't have a name, that's the point. Mike Tyson's pun out. Nice. I'm just calling it eyesore. Which would normally be spelt as a pun of S-O-A-R, but I mean, realistically, this thing is pretty terrible, so it doesn't deserve that. Send out a Ralts. A Ralston Purina. Wait. Oh yeah, this guy is clearly gonna weep when we kick his old ass. Yup. I won't cry if I look. And then immediately, you shouldn't have said anything, kid. Because you knew what was gonna happen after that. Alright, what do you got, champ? Who's not the champ? A Nidoking. That's a very respectable Pokemon. That's actually very good. Excuse me. Unfortunately, it's saddled with present of all moves, so... Yeah, never mind, my respect has gone down the toilet. Down the toilet. Down the tubes. And Clamperl next, which... I don't know, I feel like Corsola is about on par with that. And we have a move that is super effective, so that'll make up for our shortcomings of being Corsola. Keeps roasting this goofy thing just the whole time. As one does. Next move learn for Corsola is at 28. So, hopefully that's a good move. Oh hey, look, the Chodes are blocking the way. Alright. Fall Arbor Town is like a ways off in terms of story stuff, right? If I recall correctly. Which I don't think I do. Magical Leaf, we can do good damage to this thing, right? Well, we can do some damage, and more importantly, we can take a fuckload in return, so that's not so great, but oh well. About to use Cascoon, so we'll at least sit in for long enough to switch. We should be able to stomp this thing a couple times, and, well, at least once. Hey, String Shot is something you usually have, buddy. At least it's not upgraded String Shot, I guess, so I can still go fast enough to uproar for less damage. Ooh, that could be painful. What, is uproar only like 50 power in this generation or something? That would be stupid if so. Because I could have sworn uproar was like 90. Yeah, it's only 50 in this generation. So it took them forever to upgrade it. Well, that's pointless then. I could have so many better moves there. Alright, switching Obstacle. Ooh! I missed it. Who cares? Oh, Chansey. This is something we probably should have a better Pokemon deal with. Oh, we got yawned at, huh? Well, tragic. Daddy, are you going to stick around? We'll see, son. We'll see. Bone Storm! God damn it, Lyris. Now I'm just thinking about that. Oh, bones and storms. About to use Wailmer. Okay, this time I read what the Pokemon was. And yeah, we'll swap. We'll use this piece of crap as a pivot so that way I can get in Geeg to actually kill this thing well. I want to see when else Mewtwo learns moves. Next one is learned at 33. I gotcha. So that's gonna be a bit. Because there are some dead slots in our move pool, so... We're going back to town to heal one more time before we go deal with Mount Chimney and start encountering the Team Magma losers. Who are like actually even bigger goofballs than the Team Aqua dumbasses. Ooh, there is a capture in the Fiery Path. I forgot about that. And it's a Magikarp. Wow, another water type. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm just gonna chuck balls at it. Oh, we got ourselves a future Gyarados if somebody in our party dies. How many water types do we even need, though? Jeez. No, I gotta spell it with a K. We gotta Kremling this thing, you know. Yeah, see, say it right, Frenchie, etc. Chowdare! Chowdare! Wait. Hey, can you wake me up, Slow King? Well, you can miss with Fissure, because you're at a 10 level deficit. My egg! Please let me get that back at the end of battle. If not, I'm probably gonna cheat for it because that's a little scummy game. No, I won't go that far. That's... Technically, it's fair, even though it's not. Okay, good. Yeah, Route 112, here we are again. Oh, hey, look, it's the waifu Pokemon. Meanwhile, I'll come in here and turn up the sunlight so that way your figures eventually yellow horribly and wait. Oh, you remembered you have moves, did you? Ouch. That's rude. That hurts. Gligar. Oh, Gligar is not a good Pokemon to see, mostly because I don't have ice moves at all. Gee, I guess so, yeah. Again, I was like, I think that might be useful, and then it wasn't. And then we decided to skip it. Well, that wasn't a smart move on my part or anyone else's here who's going to all help take the blame or something. Just activates Drought in front of a fire type. It's fine. This thing probably doesn't have any fire moves. Oh, it's got mean look. Well, that's okay. That won't last for very long. About to use Heracross. Well, provided it doesn't throw a massively strong grass-type move at us when we switch into Marshtomp, that should be fine. Marshtomp, who's rapidly becoming like my all-star for taking anything out. Jeez. Oh, so we are in a different part of Route 111. I was like, what the hell? Because otherwise, this dude we would have already fought. You have... Yeah, this is the one with jump kick. Right. Like I said, this is becoming our kill everything bot, basically, at this point. Our hardest of carries here. Oh, God. Oh, no. Minimize. Ugh. Well, good job with that. Oh, I'm sure it'll happen, because I know how these things get. The bullshitting happens with a frequency that exists. Houndoom, huh? That's a Pokemon that I usually kind of like, actually. So where are we relative? Okay, we're just above the desert. I got you now. Hey, give me that secret power TM. I don't know if this is randomized or not. If it isn't, I mean, that's a good move. If it is, then that's going to be a little unfair. It's Wish. Oh, god damn it. We got our TM43 from Wish.com, everybody. We're fucked. Technically, I guess. Anything to do up here? Oh, there's a trainer. There's a secret base location. Are there, like, items? That's what I want to know. Well, there's a port straight down to the sandstorm. Oh. Oh, there's a cut bush there, which doesn't actually do anything useful. Excellent. Hey, you. Yay, a Pokeblock berry. Yay! Fight this guy. Oh, hey, look, you've got Delcatty, a Pokemon that has never really had a chance to be good in serious gameplay. What do you think it's going to be like in this one? It's going to get mauled by a bird. Trying to learn Fury Attack, which is fitting for Fearow, but not a good move at all. Alright, what have you got on the go here, buddy? You got 3 Pokemon. Well, here's hoping none of them are good, so that way I can just keep feeding this goofy-looking bird experience. Or maybe something else in my party. Oh, that's not so great. Thankfully, it did, like, no damage. Marowak! Hey, I miss you too, buddy. Oh wait, no, that's not the cool Marowak, because that was added in Gen 7, pardon me. I mean, I guess regular Marowak is pretty alright too, but I like my Alola Marowak. It's neat. I missed that. I think that said Sudowoodo. Yep. Sudowoodo! Hey, a classic. Genuinely one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Yes, that's right. Of all time. Unfortunately, we kind of just have to blow this thing up. Wow, another phone number. Hooray. Very helpful. Alright, so here we are on the Ash route. Oh, we get another capture over here at least. Once I go and heal myself real quick. It's right. No Ash sack for us yet, so we can't go farm for flutes. That probably won't be super useful. Hey look, Almanite. One of several people's favorite Pokemon. And Magical Leaf is going to erase it entirely. See? Entirely. Alright, so this is unpreventably a double battle, huh? Oh, you can pick up that fresh water. I might be able to do something about this. find out, though. Alambre. I haven't seen one of these in a good long while. I'm kind of feeling like I probably need to feed the Aerial Ace TM to NSA here, so that way it can take advantage of its attacking type a little better. Ooh, something on this fellow's team has rollout. That's moderately irritating. Send in Marsh Stomp. Do we have... Yeah, we'll switch for that, for reasons that are obvious now that I realize what I was about to say. Like, oh yeah, do I have something to counter that? No shit, Sherlock, of course I do. Okay, no, I can't go through there, so I can't undouble this battle, basically. That's pity. A Celebi, huh? Yeah, now I really wish I had that, Aerial Ace TM. I couldn't remember what it was called. You know what? NSA, I can't target that. Shit. Do that. And use Silverwind on Celebi. Wow, it hit with Slam. That would never happen to me. And we didn't get the kill, so entirely fair for me to not bother just hyper beaming the opponent to death. Oh, I see. This guy's got more Pokemon on one of the two sides. Possibly both. Okay, yeah, they both have two Pokemon. I see. One of them's got Poliwrath. That's fun. I'm just gonna vaporize this Hoot. This is completely unnecessary. But it's funny. So maybe it is actually completely necessary. Oh, wow. Good use of 2 turns there, Buster. What, do you have no other attacking moves? Just that? I wouldn't be surprised, really. $27 is what NSA is at. I will worry about raising everybody else's level once I actually, once I get NSA to like 29 or 30. Absol. Now that is a very good Pokemon to see. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how, like, capable I am of not murdering this thing right out. So I'm just gonna chuck some balls at it, and we're going to hope against hope that we catch this thing, that we don't lose like 46 coin flips, basically. There we go. So, what kind of weird four-legged furry creature do you guys think Absol is? Like, is it a dog? A cat? Something else? A moose? No, that's silly. Other than, of course, being like something from DeviantArt. I'm sorry. What if I just name it Maria? It's a Shadow the Hedgehog joke. I'm sorry. I feel really not terrible at all. Courage. I mean, I do like that. That's a good choice. Maybe remember to change the cases. Considering how its defense usually is, it probably should be a little bit more cowardly of a dog, but you know. We're not here to judge too much. Despite the fact that it's made of paper. Now, Baltoy is a significantly worse Pokemon, so I'm kind of glad that we didn't get that. Although, I mean, Baltoy, that's one letter off from Balto, so this thing is just another dog, actually. Wait. What, is there nothing but dogs in this route? Maybe after a point I should stop being silly, but I don't think that's going to be a thing I do anytime soon. Hey, thank you for the 100 bits. Again. As usual. Well, it looks like we got the rare encounter for this route, or one of the rare encounters for this route anyway. Take a look at that encounter chart for Emerald. Let's see. Well, we got either the 25% or the 5%, and I guess Baltoy is sitting in the 70% slot. So that's cool. Gotta say, fuck. Baltoy is definitely an upgrade from Spinda, which is the usual 70% in that route. In this route. At level 28. I think that might be a fair time to swap somebody to a different lucky egg carrier here is what I'm looking to say. Hoping to say. If I could put my words together, it would be really fucking cool. Oh, hi, Furret. Furret's not a great Pokemon, but it's cute. You don't see it a whole lot. Extrasensory, though, that's a good move. Just wish it was on something else, but eh. I don't have it, so who cares, really? Ooh, so we've got... Yeah, I guess our encounter rates are bigger than just the fact that we've got as many slots in here. There are more slots, basically, than there are compared to the usual with an asterisk, because on a programmatic level, I think that the encounter charts in every area are a fixed number of things that have a fixed percentage based on their position in the chart. So, like, you'd have, say, a 50, a 25, two 10s, or no, it would probably be more like a 50, a 25, a 10, two 5s, two 2s, and a 1%. Whereas, proportionally over here, we've got 75, we got a 70%, a 5%, and a 25% for this route. So... I know what I said, probably. So something, the math versus the program. But it's been a while since I've looked at anything to do with... Oh, it traced my lightning rod. What a dick. Unfortunately, that's also like a normal ability for Goldie to have. Lightning rod, not trace. Anyway, quick double battle here. Let's deal with this in short order. An Unknown and a Vibrava. Well, the Unknown pretty much just folds to anything, really, so... That's pretty great. Meanwhile, the Vibrava can probably take 2 hits. Oh, if it's got a healing move, then it's even more likely to be able to tank some hits, but... I think we got this. Yeah. Yep. Ah, yeah, more of this goofy looking thing. Oh, yeah. Spent all of our Crush Claws. Because we can't use Volt Tackle at all, basically. Eesh. Hey, do you have an Ash Sack? Thank you. Alright. Can you tell me how much it costs for things, dude? The answer is no. Ah, yes, a thing that people, I believe, have been doing forever, basically. $248 to make a blue flute. Okay, so he's not going to give us a full price chart because he's... Basically because he's a scammer, and that's how he gets us. But... whatever. Let's fight this kid who has been watching too much Naruto. And yes, I know how I pronounced it, and I know it's wrong, but that's part of the joke. Or something. Ow. I should stop playing with that clothespin. About to use Poliwag. Well, you see, I kind of want to switch to get the EXP to a real Pokemon. Yeah, let's send Barrier in here to get some EXP here, because like there aren't really a whole lot of abilities this thing could have that could make that a problem. I don't think Sap Sipper existed back then. About to use Loudred. So nobody else here has a fighting type move except for Chuckle Nuts over there. Chuckle Nuts in this case apparently meaning Marshtomp. But Marshtomp is already at 28, so we'll just do things this way. So that rollout can do like 0 damage to us, even when fully charged. Hooray, you've got a use, Corsola. Good job. Anyway, we're gonna go heal in Fall Arbor Town real quick, and then we're gonna clean up the rest of the trainers. And that will probably be where we end the program for the evening. But hey, you. Oh, I guess we can talk to her later and maybe get something? I forget. If I ever get Satisfactory. Imagine me being Satisfactory. Oh, sorry. That's a bad joke, as usual. Dig, Icy Wind, Rage, Minima. Ooh, this is a good Pokemon. This is something we should probably be raising, actually. Because that Icy Wind would be quite handy. But yeah, I can try to look into Satisfactory and see. I don't think I have that much shit to sell on my Steam account to grab the money immediately, but if it weren't for that... Yeah, Barrier, I don't like you that much, I'm sorry. Take that Miracle Seed, which is not really super useful. My bag is full. My bag is fucking full. Are you kidding me? That's still a thing in this era? Oh my god. Just get a bigger bag, you idiot. Pockets. Have you ever heard of them? Deep Sea Scale can eat shit. And over the Lucky Egg. I should probably go through here and see if there's any, like, garbage items that I don't need anymore. Now that I think about it. Silver Powder may be useful in the future. Twisted Spoon. I probably should just stockpile a couple of these things that aren't doing anything for me right now. Like, some of these evolution stones and stuff, they may come in handy later. Oh, I don't need that many King's Rocks. Oh, boy. And pawn one of those immediately. Why do I have so many freaking Miracle Seeds? What happened? Yowzer. Anyway, I think this goofball is probably going to end up showing up in most battles in the future, so we'll give it the amulet coin. Alright, so we do not need these type boosting items right now, so we can just stockpile those. I'll store the shards also, because those may come in handy later. I'm not prepared to throw them out just yet. I probably don't need this white herb, but I haven't gotten around to that. I mean, yeah, that's technically a possibility. I just would have to actually get unlazy and do that, you know? And admittedly, you might be asking an amount from me that is more than usual. Let's throw out some Icy Wind, because that'll be pretty good. And let's take out the Whooper, because it will take less damage from Icy Wind. Oh, you've got 2 Pokemon apiece, huh? Well, that's fine. That's more experience for me. And we'll certainly take debuffing these nerds' speed a little bit as a good thing. Swagger. Oh, okay, you targeted Muds. That's entirely fair. Continuing to gamble pretty hard here by staying in. Oh, you asswipe. That's not great. I don't like that. So our thing got redirected. Poliwhirl's making it rain. Jokes, etc. Meanwhile, Grumpig has a lot of special defense on it, so yes, keep targeting the one that's more bulky, please. Just keep doing this for me, because I need that. Stop being confused already, dang it. Well, thank goodness we seem to have pierced through that confusion every time, so we're throwing out basically Swords Danced Aeroblasts. So, yes. Okay, good. The one time somebody decided to actually target Courage, I was smart enough to dig. Don't hit yourself yet. Oh, well, I need you to hit the other guy. Come on. What are you doing, champ? How long are you gonna stay confused, idiot? Ouch. Oh, the confusion self-damage is pretty intense. Oh, that swagger. Oh my god. Hopefully it actually ends sometime soon. Finally. I was about to be worried for a sec, like, how long does that last? I can't keep winning. I can't keep winning those coin flips. It's not a possibility. It doesn't work that way. Not in this game. Okay, so what am I handling Slowking with? Oh, I think it's... I believe it's going to be Volt Tackle. Nice. Alright, so I think that's all the trainers in this area. I'm not completely certain, but that seems like the case. It seems pretty reasonable of an assumption. I wonder if this Pokemon can learn Sludge Bomb. We'll find out in a sec. Oh, that might not actually hurt whatsoever. Never mind. 5%, you idiot! Oh my god. Well, trade-off, I guess. I've used this attack plenty. Come on. Haha, that super doesn't work on this Pokemon. It's not even asleep. You... What did you expect would happen? Because it didn't, that's for sure. Oh yeah, we're going in our bag here to go look at Sludge Bomb. Can you learn this? Fuck! Nothing can learn that! Like, jeez. Also, it cannot learn Aerial Ace. That's sad. But I know somebody who can. I mean, Petal Dance is kind of garbo, but I'll keep it for a little bit because it's a damaging move and it's grass type, which is extremely good, actually. Like, grass damage is weirdly one of the most clutch attacking types in the entire series. It's like, you look at it and it's like, oh yeah, it doesn't do a lot to a lot of things, but what it does, it is very, very, like, pinpoint precise good. Anyway, folks, we're saving, and that's going to be enough for this session. We're slowly motoring through the game. We'll get there eventually. Probably next time will be a 2 gym leader episode. Assuming that dealing with Team Magma doesn't take 3 hours by itself.